TikTok Pod.
TikTok Pod.
Welcome to the TikTok Pod.
What is going on, TikTok Pod? It's your boy DenIko here, back with another podcast. And this is going to be a very concise, very kind of informational and valuable podcast for you, the listener, obviously. So, getting right into it, because it's a weird time here in America. It's a weird time here across the entire globe, I should say. TikTok ideas and things to do while you are in quarantine. That is the focus of this episode now. With that being said, if you don't know, maybe you're living under a rock, or maybe you're just not living at all. RIP in that case. But everybody is in quarantine because of the goddamn coronavirus, and it's causing for an upspike in boredom, an upspike in content production, but it's also causing for a very down spike, I guess you can say. I don't know if that's even the right terminology, but it's causing for a down spike and a lot of other things. But in the social media world, this quarantine has definitely kind of helped. I don't know if it's helped, but it's causing for more content to be produced. Hopefully at a higher quality. Hopefully at a just at a all around better quality. So what I want to do in this podcast is kind of just give you guys some ideas for TikToks, and not ideas specifically, but more things you can do to curate ideas, which I think is going to be very, very helpful. I also want to talk about the virus a little bit, not really go into it, just kind of talk about what you can do as an individual to prevent spreading it and to prevent getting it yourself, obviously. And then I also just want to talk about a little bit of news in the TikTok world. So nothing too bam, just kind of just some surface level stuff that you guys might have heard before, but this is for the new listeners. This is for people who aren't necessarily getting into TikTok, but for people who haven't been creating as long, and maybe you like during this quarantine time, you got a lot of downtime and you're just like, shit, I can make some fucking TikToks right now that could probably go viral, because that's what we're here for. If you listen to this podcast, I appreciate it. You're here to get some information on the TikTok realm. You're here to listen to me talk about TikTok creators and talk about my take on the TikTok industry. But jumping right into it, we're already almost 2 minutes in here, and I haven't talked about the first fucking point, Nico. What are you doing? The first thing you can do if you are struggling to come up with TikTok ideas is go on the For You page or the trending page, whatever floats your boat, and you can do what us TikTokers like to call is an anti-trend. So say I'm gonna go on my phone right now. I don't know why. I don't like for there to be a lot of downtime in podcasts. Sorry. I don't like for there to be a lot of downtime, like talking wise in a podcast, even though that's kind of like the nature of it. But yeah, going on my phone, if you want to do this along with me, you can scroll up and down the hashtags, and just reading off the first few: online class, the song of us, hair tutorials, play-by-play. And you may be thinking, DenIko, what does this have to do with me creating TikTok content? Well, obviously, hashtags very important on TikTok. And Mr. Phone, don't do that to my computer. I hate when I put my phone by my computer and it starts making like that staticky sound. It's really annoying. But so let me try to give you an idea for an anti-trend. So I'm scrolling down and I see a bunch of hashtags: meal prep, gaming season, puppy check, my skin and me. And what an anti-trend is, it's literally the opposite of that trend in the most displayable way possible. So happy at home, because that's a trend right now since everybody is quarantined. Maybe you could do something like happy outside during quarantine, or you could do like happy, just happy somewhere else, like happy at home, happy in like a more specific place in your house. That would be a good idea. That's something I would do. So maybe happy on your couch, happy in your bed, happy eating food, maybe like obviously literally anything. Like, that's the beauty of content. You can do whatever you want, and if it doesn't work, you can just do something else. And yeah, so that's one example for the happy at home trend. Another thing, I don't actually know. You could do puppy check. So literally, I'm just coming up with these ideas on the spot. Puppy check, I would probably do something like a cat check, or if I have other pets, I would check all those. But then when you post a video, this is just like a TikTok tip. Make sure you're using puppy check in the hashtag because that's gonna put that video under that hashtag, and then people are going to see your video like a cat maybe, or a hedgehog, or a lizard, or any pet you have, and they're going to be like, oh, that's not a dog. And that kind of thing stands out to people. That kind of thing catches someone's eye when they're in a certain hashtag looking at something else, and it's not what they're there to see. Now, obviously, you are going to have your people who aren't looking for that, so they're just going to swipe by it. But if the hashtag blows up, and like this puppy check one, this one is number like 6 or 7 on the trending page, and it has around, I lost it 1 second. It has around 300 million videos. I think I don't know if the hashtag is views or the amount of videos made. I'm gonna guess views. So yeah, that's a good idea that I would execute on. And one more, why not? TikTok reviews, bored at home. Oh, if you guys haven't heard this bored at home trend, like it literally blew up. The guy who made it, he has gold hair. I don't know why I'm saying this, but this is a really good song. The trend like fucking exploded, obviously, because one, literally everybody and their mom, hopefully, is bored at home right now. So I'm gonna play the song right here. Maybe if my phone loads, I'll give it.
Okay, I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the motherfucker in the house bored and I'm bored in the motherfucker in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house bored. I'm bored in the motherfucker in the house bored. Okay, I'm bored in.
See, that was a great idea, and let me tell you why. Just my obviously my hot take on it. It's a great idea because right now, obviously, everybody is bored at home, and that's why. Like, he created a song that he knew everybody was going to relate to, and with that, an anti-trend you could do is maybe bored in my car, maybe bored on my boat if you have a boat, maybe bored at work if you guys are still working. Hopefully you're not working right now. Hopefully you're staying quarantined, staying safe. Hopefully you're not contracting or spreading the coronavirus, as that would be unfortunate and not illikely, but that would just be unfortunate, and that's not ideal. That's the word I was looking for. But moving on to the next thing I think you could do to, keep yourself busy while making TikToks. I have it written down here because I didn't really know how to explain it, but I said make a vid to every song trending and kind of mix it, with every hashtag. So I can't just tell you what to do and not give you an example. So I'm going to go stop playing music. I don't want you to play the music. I'm going to go on TikTok as I am right now, go into the trending playlist, and you just scroll. Find a song you want. So coronavirus. Oh, that's just some guy coughing. That's probably not going to be the best choice. Maybe Snake by Lil Keed. You take that song and then you use it on the. No, you wouldn't be able to do that. You would not be able to use it on the board at home one because those are two sounds. But you would be able to use that on your puppy check one or your house check or car check or not. Was it puppy check? Yeah, it was puppy check. You would be able to use that on your puppy check one or cat check or hedgehog check, and you would be able to mix that somehow. Now, that is where your creativity needs to come in. You need to, maybe think a little bit, maybe take 1 or 2 videos from a different angle, just experiment. TikTok is all about experimenting, all about finding finding something that no one has ever done before. That obviously is what's going to get you the most, in theory, the most views. Nothing's guaranteed, obviously, but yeah, if you guys want to do it like in a way that you don't have to think about it much, just start at the top of the trending page, the trending hashtags, make a video to it, and then at the same time, before you make that video, obviously, you're going to pick a song, and you can use the song at the top of the trending page, at the bottom of the trending page. It doesn't matter, obviously. But try to make those two kind of go with each other. Kind of try to make those two in some way relate to each other. And that's going to, in my opinion, give you a better chance of kind of, going viral in a sense. Not in a sense, going viral, motherfucker. So do that if you want. These are, in my opinion, these are just some good ways to, come up with ideas if you're struggling, which, everybody struggles from time to time when it comes to, content burnout or content idea curation. Like, it's not easy, especially when you're trying to not just put out a video every day just to put one out. You're actually trying to put out content that you think is good, put out content that you think will actually do good every time. And, you don't have shit posts is what I'm trying to say. Like, you're not just shit posting the post. That is something I do. And I'm not saying that it's a horrible thing to do if you're not coming up with too many ideas at the moment, but don't make that your regular, because then people are going to expect that. And that's not what you want. You want people to expect good quality stuff from you. You don't want people to expect low tier, not quality, just not something that you like. You don't want people to look at your TikTok and be like, yeah, he didn't put time into that. And I am guilty of that sometimes. I won't say all the time. Sometimes I do put some time in them bitches. Sometimes one TikTok can take a minute. And let alone these fucking dances, guys. Like, being someone who can't dance, these dances are a good hour and a half learning sessions before I record a TikTok that is actually postable. So, and especially when I'm doing it with friends, if one person messes up, say we got two people doing one dance, if one person messes up, that video is fucking done. No one, we can't post that video. Maybe it's a draft after we post a good one, but like, we're not posting that video we're not posting that video with that being the first time. What is going on, podcast? Thank you for listening to this episode. Just wanted to sneak in here real quick to tell you guys to make sure you're following me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and YouTube. On YouTube, I upload the podcast episodes fully, so if you guys want to listen to them and watch them with a little visual, nothing too much, but there is a visual there, you can watch that on YouTube. If you guys want to keep up to date with me throughout the day and like see what I'm talking about and what I'm interested in at the moment, you can go follow me on Twitter. And if you guys want more of a visual representation of what my life looks like and little things that I feel the need to show people throughout the day, you can go follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, as those are those places where I will be posting those kinds of things. So, like I said, hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and don't forget to leave a review. Enjoy. I'm using that sound, and it's going to be a shit post. It's just not what I do. At least not on my page. I don't give a fuck what you do on your page, obviously, but that's on my page. But next, little TikTok idea. What the fuck? Make a vid to every trending hashtag. Yeah, that's something you could do too. That kind of coincides with making a vid to every trending hashtag mixed with every song. So kind of kill two birds with one stone with that one. But next thing you could do, if you have people around you, I wouldn't say do this right now, is collaborate, obviously. Collaborate, and that gives you two brains. And two brains, as people always say, is better than one. You're going to want to bounce ideas off each other and stuff like that. And yeah, that's it for that. Something else you could do if you already have a small following, if you're not used to doing this, is interact with the comments, because the demographic on TikTok is really small, or not small, but it's really young for the most part. It might be growing now since the app has amassed such an audience, but at the start, and probably still, I'll say still, the app demographic is pretty young. So interacting with the comments and like the little kids per se, like I don't neglect it myself, because I'm always responding to at least a few comments on every video, but like I do sometimes forget that the kids like will just appreciate that. Like on every video I see, I'll look at the first like 6-7 comments right after I post it, and it's like, first, please respond first. Like, that like people my age, people who are like just mature in a sense, aren't going to be posting that. They don't care if you're responding first or not. And yeah, just overall responding to your comments, interacting with your fans a little bit more right now, because you have the time to, hopefully. That's going to go a long way, especially if you do it consistently. interacting with your fans as they grow up, as they get older, is always going to be a beneficial thing to you as a creator. So, and last but not least, an idea that I have for the people who are struggling to come up with more content, or maybe you're not struggling, maybe you're putting out too much content. Maybe try some longer form content. Maybe you're used to dancing and you're used to putting out really easy 15-second videos. Maybe try some content that's a minute long. TikTok has recently just added a voiceover feature. I'm not sure how recent, since I don't update my app. Like, as soon as the next update comes out, I should, but I don't have the notifications on. But either way, yeah, try some longer form content. Try some stuff that is gonna expose you a little bit more, make it a little more personal. Don't add so many cuts, don't add so many words. Like, literally just take the phone and talk and show a side of you that maybe your fans haven't seen. And so that is it for the ideas and the curation part of the podcast. So if you guys were only here for that, obviously thank you. I appreciate you were here. But if you want to move on, if you want to move on, no hard feelings. And have a good one. But moving on, coronavirus. Not gonna act like I'm an expert or anything, even though I have done quite a bit of research, and I do feel like I'm a little bit more informed than the people in my area, just because when I talk to people, like, they just don't seem informed on it. And that is the biggest thing. It's actually one of the things I have written down here, in my opinion, is not to spread false information, because first of all, it creates fear. And it causes for people to buy a shit ton of fucking toilet paper, which is unnecessary, because you don't need extra toilet paper because you're sick. You're not going to be shitting less. That's not a symptom. You're not going to be shitting more. Sorry, that's not a symptom. But yeah, you guys have probably heard this before. Make sure you're washing your hands frequently. Make sure I don't even know if this is true. I wish I did, but I'm going to say it just because I've seen it everywhere, and that's not a great thing to go off of, but like, it can't hurt. Keeping your hands off of your face. Like, if you guys didn't know, the virus is contracted by like people just breathing. So like, someone walks in a house, they breathe, the virus is in the air. Someone else walks in the house, they contract the virus, and then they go out and spread it. That's how the virus is spreading right now. And yeah, just make sure you're social distancing. That's the biggest thing right now, as we're all doing, hopefully, as you're in quarantine. And yeah, make sure you're not spreading false information, washing your hands, social distancing. You guys have heard all this stuff before. This is just me putting it out on my platform. For all the kids out there, since, like I said earlier, the platform has I keep saying small, it has a younger demographic. Yeah, just make sure the kids out there, if you're a parent, make sure your kids are, I don't need to tell you guys this because I'm not a parent. I'm sure parents are doing this, obviously, but it is all for good measure, okay? It's all for good measure. It's all for a good reason. It's all for a good cause. So, yeah, wash your hands. Make sure you're washing with hot water, soap, at least for 25 to 30 seconds. Social distancing, not going near too many people, not going in big crowds of 10 right now. Hopefully you're not going out at all. Hopefully you're quarantining yourself for safety precautions. And yeah, make sure, in my opinion, the two biggest things are just spreading factual information and social distancing, because those are the two things that are going to cause people to, one, not get sick with social distancing, and two, to become more informed and to spread more correct information if you're telling people to get informed on it, because there are ways to get informed that are better than others, and there are people to listen to that are better than others. So make sure you know, and make sure you're getting your information from someone who is credible. That is it for the coronavirus topic. Besides this, TikTok, actually, this is the TikTok news section of the podcast. So TikTok actually, let me just find it, is donating $10 million to the WHO, which is the World Health Organization, Solidarity Response Fund. And I'm not sure what that's going to go directly to, but it is going to help with the coronavirus, essentially. And it's going to help, hopefully, provide masks for people and provide care and provide money for the hospitals, and I don't know. I'm just kind of hypothetically speaking on what I think it would go to. We don't know what it's going to. God bless TikTok for donating $10 million to the World Health Organization. It's kind of a tongue twister in my opinion. Probably not. I just probably can't fucking talk. But yeah, good for you, TikTok. Much love. Next, in TikTok news, we have all these people in quarantine. And with that being said, like you all know, we're all on our phones, we're all on our computers a lot more than often right now. These next 3 weeks are going to be intense when it comes to just the reality of things and the fact that we are all in our houses right now and we are all trying to stop the spread of this virus, okay? We're all in this together, and you hear people say that, and it's true. But TikTok itself has not been too hurt by this coronavirus thing. So I'm on a website, TikTok News, and let me just read it word for word. ByteDance-owned short-form video sharing app TikTok, they saw an 18% week-on-week uplift in downloads in the U.S. in the last week, March 16th to the 22nd. So 18%, 18% more downloads in the app store, on TikTok. And if you're a TikToker, that's great news. That's great news, like, depending on how you look at it, not essentially. But if you look at it as more people are on the app, more people are going to see my stuff, hopefully, more people are going to be making stuff, then it's all good news. But if you look at it as I have more competition, I have more people to try and get more followers in, I have more people to, try and beat out, then it's a negative. Like, it's a perspective thing. But I would say for all TikTok creators, big and small, if you have dreams to grow a TikTok audience, it is a good thing because you have more people downloading the app, more people viewing the app. Now, I'm not sure how many of these people are going to be long-time creators or long-time viewers of the app. They might just be like, oh, I got more time now, might as well download TikTok. I heard hearing good shit about it. But either way, at the moment, TikTok has saw an 18% up increase on their downloads, which is good, in my opinion. I like it. So last but not least, since all of this, I don't want to call us, we're like, we are civilians, but these people are too, celebrities, since all the celebrities are also quarantined, this is not something that only, I'll use air quotes, even though you can't see it, normal people are taking, what's the word I'm looking for, boys and girls? Since all the normal people, quote unquote, are not, or since we are as well as the celebrities in our houses, there has been an increase in celebrities that have been creating TikToks. So just 3, not going to sit here and ramble off some because obviously there's endless amounts. The ones that I've been seeing on my For You page are Jason Derulo. He's actually been really good. I don't know who his TikTok coach is, but he's been making some really good content. I actually don't follow him, but I probably will just because, like I said, he's been creating some really cool stuff. We also have Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas. Don't follow either of them either. I'm just, like I said, I'm just reading this off an article right now, Insider, but it says they created a intricate Harry Potter Lego set. So good for them. I don't know. I don't know if they've posted more than that. Like Jason Derulo, I've been seeing, he's been posting a lot, and I'm pretty sure amassed a pretty big audience pretty quickly. I don't remember him being too prevalent on the app before this coronavirus thing. And yeah. And last but not least, the one and only Justin fucking Bieber. I saw literally the video I'm looking at on my computer screen right now. I saw it on my For You page, watched it. The fucking Biebs, he's literally a dancing machine. I don't even think he understood what this song was like. I don't think he knew the dance of the song. 1, because he didn't do it. But 2, who the fuck cares? He's Justin Bieber. He can dance. He literally did some shit, and it looked great. But that's going to be it for this podcast, guys. Like I said, short and simple. Only 25 minutes long, not even that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please be sure to leave a review. And yeah, my name is DenIkotartt1, and I'll see you guys in my next. Well, I'm not going to see you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to hear you either. Fuck. All right, bye. Fuck it.
TikTok podcast, the original one. We hope you enjoyed because it's finally done. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Okay.